Alright, we are here near the main entrance of Klondike Park in St. Charles County, Missouri. Gonna give you all a little tour of the trail system out here. I actually came in the park off the Katy Trail, that Lewis and Clark Trail, which you will see later. Winds back and connects back to the Katy Trail, which is how I came in. You can drive out here. There's several places to park. Starting here at the main entrance, it'll give you a better view of the trails over the entire system. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright. Alright, we are getting ready to cross the road here. It is only one-way traffic. Traffic will be coming from your left. Look, nothing coming. I hate to get hit by a car. We're now on the lake loop. Klondike Park at one point in the past was an old silicate mine. We're going to turn left here, go back through the main part so you can see where the old silicate mine was. How's it going? And you can see all this nice white sand all up in the hills. A little lake on the right. As you can see a couple seconds ago, you can fish it. They don't allow swimming in it. here. We can see Mr. Ranger up there. Those are primitive campsites. Actually quite a bit of fun. Actually, there is a trail that runs in front of all the primitive sites. And runs on back to the bathhouse, which you will see here in a minute. Don't fret, there is some single track out here, and we'll get there here in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to cross the road up here. Again, it's one-way traffic. Traffic will be coming off your right. So, nothing coming. This right here, if you follow this on straight around and around the corner to the right, goes down to the Katy Trail. We're not going to go down there, we're going to turn right here. And we're going to head out towards the single track. Some more camp spots back here. There's a shower house. And so now you can go on right, go out back and hit the road, or turn left here and we're going to go down Powerline Trail. See our little raised trail section. It used to be a big old sand pit. It's probably more fun when it was a sand pit, but it's a lot easier with a little bridge there. Stop here. I don't know if you can see the smokestacks, but we are right across the Missouri River from the Labadee Power Plant. Actually, once we get over to Hogsback Trail later, up on top of the hill, you will see that much better. Once you reach this area, that's kind of more of an access road for the park workers. We're going to turn left and go up this way. Continue on the single track. Now, that loop went around left. Just kind of continues on the trail. What I wanted to show you is obviously we got some seesaws out here, and there are a couple of drops over off the hill that I will show you here in a minute. But let's go take a ride here. Pretty simple. Hit it. It drops. Puts you down on the ground. Pretty easy. Circle around. We'll hit the other one. Right there. I will show you the drops later. We will continue on. Show you this part. Swing around here, and that's where you can go in back to the seesaws. Just makes a short circle there. That hill right there, you can see the platform. It's one of the big drops you can take off that hill, which is accessible from here. And I'll show you here in just a second. Perfect. Right here. We'll go take a look at them. So you can come up here, take off the rocks, get as much air as you can. If you're real adventurous, you can come flying in here and go off that ramp. I am not riding a dual suspension. We will not be going off that. I don't think that'd be that much fun on a hardtail. I'm going to continue on, show you some more of the single track. Okay. As you can see, this section is pretty rocky. It's a lot of fun. Now, we're going to head back to strip line. And you can either go left or you can go right. We're going to take the left. I'll show you some more really cool scenery off the top of this bluff over here. Particularly this opening right here. Got one of the highest points in the park, and you can see forever. Especially pretty this time of year in the fall. So there you go. Another neat area. You see all the way over to Augusta, all in the distance. You haven't been able to tell yet, yes, this section of the trail is a little bit more technical. Don't be afraid to step off the bike and walk around something. I certainly do on a regular basis. Alright, we're back to where we started the loop. I'm going to head out this way. Head out to the Donkey Kong loop. Oh, double track leading into it. It's a fun little downhill here. Careful, it can be a bit soft at the bottom when it's nice and dry out. Now, down here, you can go right, or you can take off the left. The way most folks tend to ride this is go off the left, go around it counterclockwise, or clockwise, and you will see why once we come back to the other end of the loop. As you can see, there's a little bit of elevated trail right there, which we will come back to here in a couple minutes. Now, it does split right here. I will show you the split. It goes up here, off my, go to the top, a little sand hill, right down that, or you can go back and just ride around that feature. I'm going to ride around it. Now, and a bunch of sand here. Another little hill here. We will head down. No, I'm not riding down it. It is pretty rideable. I have cleared it before, but I figured an endo while I was filming this for you all might not be the coolest thing, although you all watching it might enjoy that. Okay, so you come down that, you can hit the elevated trail there. We're going to go on around that too. I've never had a lot of success on that. And we'll head on out of the Donkey Kong loop. And we're back here. And that's the end of that. We get to climb out. Yeah. Now, when you come back out of Donkey Kong, you can go back up this way to Strip Mine, and you can go all the way back around or cut it left come back the way we came, or you can take the access road down and around. It'll take you back towards the maintenance shed. So we are going to head over to Hogsback, which is in the front end of the park, kind of back where we started, and we will pick up filming again there. Alright, so you've made it back out of Powerline. We're back to where Powerline starts. I'm going to show you all how to get over to Hogsback. So, take a little ride through the park here. Now, you can go straight up the road here if you want. I'm going to stay on the gravel. We'll ride past some of the campsites over here. Again, this paved trail here, if you go off to the right, that goes down to the Katy Trail. And cruise along the primitive campsites back in there. Take the road. This crossing here, I will show you all something real quick. And along through here, really this just kind of short loops around the road, but you can go down that trail there and it goes all the way down to the river. I don't know if you all can see the down at the bottom of this hill, it intersects Katy Trail and goes straight on across and goes on out to the river. So you can go do that. We're not going to ride down there, but so long as you know the access is there, we will continue on, head on out to Hogsback. At the parking lot of the conference center. If you drive out here, you park in this lot. The way you get up to Hogsback is right up this paved trail here that we're about to hit. You got park information kiosk, doggy bags. And we're gonna head on up. I will show you all the overlook up here. Alright. We're at the top of the hill here. We're gonna run over to the Overlook. I'll show y'all what that looks like. And as you can see, the smokestacks over at the Labadee Power Plant. Right on over to the fence over here so y'all can see the view. And there you go. Big view from the Overlook out across the Missouri River. Alright. Now we are going to turn around. I'm going to head over to Hogsback so I can show you what that trail looks like. And coming away from the Overlook, go straight off this corner, and we're at Hogsback Trail. And I believe you'll understand how it got its name by the time we are done. And again, from here at the top of Hogsback, you got a pretty good view out across the river. Again, another cool view from here. you'll get a lot of the switchbacks either. And there are a few switchbacks on this trail. Back on the bike. Alright. We are pretty well back to where we started, here at the front of the park. Back to where we started. Hopefully this little video gave you all a pretty good idea of what the trails look like here at Klondike, and hopefully it helped you out.